Pharmacological advancements in the management of constipation predominant irritable bowel syndrome, a comprehensive review. By Khalid Jadallah, Roberto Di Giorgio and Rami Jadallah. Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, is a complex disorder of gut-brain interaction, DGBI. It affects a diverse population across various age groups and ethnicities. IBS is a common medical disorder worldwide, with reported prevalence rates ranging from 5% to 35%. Patients diagnosed with IBS often experience significant disruptions in their daily activities and a diminished quality of life, which can be attributed to the limited effectiveness of conventional treatment options. Additionally, the long-term consequences of the condition may give rise to psychological challenges, potentially resulting in polypharmacy or the concurrent use of multiple medications. This scenario presents inherent risks, including the possibility of drug interactions, a decline in overall health, and increased healthcare costs. The symptoms of IBS may include abdominal pain and bloating, frequently associated with visceral hypersensitivity and psychological factors, along with diarrhea, constipation, or a combination of these bowel patterns. In accordance with the Rome 4 criteria, IBS is classified based on different types of bowel patterns. There are 4 recognized subtypes of IBS: IBS with constipation, IBSC, IBS with diarrhea, IBSD, mixed IBS, IBSM, and unsubtyped IBS, IBSU. This classification system facilitates the accurate diagnosis and effective management of the condition. The IBSC subtype affects a significant number of patients, particularly older adults and those from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. Recent studies indicate that IBSC is linked to higher levels of functional impairment compared to other subtypes of IBS. Conventional pharmacological and non-pharmacological treatment options for IBSC have limited effectiveness and may cause significant adverse effects. This results in higher long-term healthcare costs. Over the past few decades, the ineffectiveness in treating patients with IBSC has largely stemmed from a poor understanding of the disease's pathophysiology, a failure to consider the patient as a whole, and inappropriate patient selection and treatment endpoints in clinical trials. Over the past 2 decades, significant advancements have been made in the development of effective and safer pharmacologic treatments for IBSC. These advancements are grounded in an enhanced understanding of the pathophysiological mechanisms underlying IBSC, and the introduction of medications that demonstrate increased selectivity within established pharmacologic classes recognized for their efficacy. This narrative review aims to provide a comprehensive overview of the available treatment options for IBSC, highlighting their mechanisms of action, as well as their efficacy and safety profiles as determined by pertinent clinical trials. The review commences with a summary of laxative-based therapies and subsequently offers an up-to-date evaluation of 4 distinct classes of medications: prokinetics, prosecretory agents, bile acid modulators, and tenpanone. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more scientific videos.